Today again we had a day with pretty early OD forecasted and otherwise the conditions seemed pretty favorable, just expecting for the clouds to start building up by 1. In the beginning it took me quite some time to get enough height to really do the crossing. I was thinking of flying north today since the wind was favorable and a little bit blowing from east or east-southeast. I made the crossing and my buddy Chris showed me the thermal there, so I took it. Climbs weren't super strong and were taking me a little bit over 8,000 feet at this point. And with that I continued on a glide, tried to go a little bit more out front, thinking that the sunny areas might work better. But I was getting climbs that kept pushing me back west over the ridges, so I didn't hesitate too much and just continued going. As I was approaching Ralston Buttes, I was thinking of trying to go from the east side, and indeed I caught a thermal just before the Buttes, which was a godsend because majority of the areas down below is DNL. And I was able to kind of get just enough height to glide over the Ralston and get a sort of frisbee climb that took me east over this higher terrain, which I was thinking that will probably produce a little bit better climbs than the front side. Indeed, I got here to over 10,000, but however at this point the clouds were building up quite a lot. I was seeing some Virga in the distance in the west, and so as I crossed Coal Creek Peak and approached Mickey Mouse Wall, I wasn't getting much there and everything was shaded already at this point, so I decided to go over the flats and just see if I can catch something there. If not, just land by the Eldo road. Another factor was I was getting a little bit drips of rain as I was above the mountains, so that was another sign that it was probably a good time to call it quits. As I was gliding east, I noticed this trailhead on the right, and I decided that it might be a better place to hitch a ride back, so I turned around and set up to land there. All in all, this was a nice day again. Not much expected in the beginning, but turned out pretty great, and I made it pretty far considering the conditions, so pretty happy about it.